Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, you're all safe and sound today. We had some pretty rough weather pass by our way last night. We escaped the brunt of it. Most of it was to the south and to the east of us, but some pretty wicked stuff. We had a lot of rain, but it was good, refreshing rain. And now look at it, though. I'm going to give you a little glimpse of everything out there. It is just gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful weather. But those storms were pretty nasty, and we had some claps of thunder that were pretty close to the house. Do you ever realize that we use that terminology when we're going through difficult times in our lives? Oh boy, I've weathered some difficult storms in my time, or right now I'm really going through a stormy period in my life. We use those words, and that's kind of what we have going on with our psalm that's appointed for today. It's Psalm 86. It's appointed for this Sunday that's coming up. It's a difficult psalm. Many translators have just kind of scratched their heads over it. One thing you need to understand about the Hebrew scriptures is that when they're written in the Hebrew, there's a lot that we still don't understand about that ancient language. A lot of words that we struggle with on how to translate them. If you have a really good study Bible, you will have tons of footnotes when you're reading through the Old Testament, especially when you get to the Psalms. With the Psalms, there's a lot of beautiful poetic language going on and a lot of words that we're just trying to figure out exactly, even now, what they mean. And it's some of those words that we're going to talk about this morning. Psalm 86 is a psalm that kind of vacillates, the author does, between feeling really good about his relationship with God and then in the next breath going, man, where are you, God? Kind of like, no, I don't know if he had any mental issues going on there, but it almost sounds like it. I love you, God. Where are you, God? I love you, God. Where are you, God? Maybe that's a lot like our spiritual lives. We have our ups and our downs, and that's okay. It's okay to express those. We need to express those ups and downs. But there are a couple passages in here that are very important for us to look at. In fact, they shed light on the entire Hebrew scriptures, the whole Old Testament that we have. One is verse 13. It starts actually in 12 where he says, I will glorify your name forever. And why? For great is your steadfast love toward me. Now we look at that and we go, oh, okay, steadfast love. That's God's unfailing love for us. And it is. But that word, steadfast love, that's an important word in Hebrew. It's the word chesed. And chesed means a whole wide range of things. Steadfast love, loving kindness, mercy, favor. You can go on and on. There's a whole list of things it could mean. And it's a keystone word in the Old Testament for describing our God. His steadfast love for us, never failing, always there, poured out upon us. So when you pick up a Bible and you look at what translation it is or what paraphrase it might be, you're going to get all kind of words for that word chesed, because it means so much. It's so packed, so full of good stuff. Great is your steadfast love toward me. Now, you read a little bit further, and there's another Bible verse there that is actually a quote from the book of Exodus. You, O Lord, are a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. I'm going to say that one more time. You, O Lord, are a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. Now, if you're a good Lutheran, you might recognize that as something that we sing during the Lenten season as we're preparing to read the gospel lesson. And it was a promise that was first given to Moses, describing how God was acting toward him and how God would always act toward Moses. Gracious, merciful, slow to anger, abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. Wow. And you will find that quoted time and time and time again throughout the Hebrew Scriptures, all the way from A to Z. It's everywhere there. It's an ample description of who God is and how God relates to us. Take time to sit down and read Psalm 86. In church, we're only going to do the second half of it from verses 11 on, but read the whole thing. It's only 17 verses long. It will lift your spirits, because in there, you might even see yourself. See yourself fluctuating, vacillating between trusting God and, God, where are you? Where are you when I need you the most? Back and forth, back and forth. And again, doesn't that often describe our lives as God's people? And yet, it all falls back on a God who is merciful, a God who shows us steadfast love. God bless you. Enjoy your day today. It's bright, it's beautiful, and it's sunny out our way. And as you probably have been hearing all along, the roosters are really enjoying the sunshine. God's blessings be with you.